Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell reading. Yes, we do. And we hope you guys are well. And this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anybody who resonates with it, because these are for the collective. So let's start with the oracles, as I do as a practice, right? Let's see what we have. And we're using the Shaman's deck. Let's see what the Shaman has to say here, right? Yeah, let's see what we got for Sagittarius. And we have skywriting the fates. So something's going on in your life that is very fated. And you know, the interesting thing about that is this could be something very significant that is fated, because, yeah, I just had this conversation, you know, with somebody doing a reading, and, you know, she was saying I had a dream about this, and then that happened, that same thing. And, you know, everything is meant to be. There's nothing random or coincidental, or no, it's nothing like that. So let's see. And we also have stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. So we see the image, or this kind of person sort of who is meditating, and the energy is coming out of her, like her fingertips. It's very cool here. And this is number 6. So this is about some type of major possibility between you, Sagittarius, and somebody who is your fate and destiny. But this can also be about your fate and destiny with regards to your career and your own future, right? That is not clear yet. Limitless possibility. So this entity who is meditating and you know, underneath the stars on this kind of bridge here, this means that anything can happen. Like the sky is the limit. It's beautiful. It is. And we also have the hollow bone. This is teachability. So it wanted to come out in the reverse. The hollow bone is usually a situation where somebody learned the hard way. Yeah, they had to suffer usually. And so, you know, with that suffering is learning, right? And so, yeah, a major learning. It could also be, there could be some form of an ending, transformation, maybe that was very difficult, right? Which we call purification, right? And so enlightenment never usually comes easy, right? And nothing good in life comes easy, and that's just the way it is, right? And so that's how little kids think, right? And yeah, you could maybe win the lottery for sure. I'm not saying that those things never happen. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not negative. I'm just saying that usually we really have to work for something, or it's just nothing really comes that easy, right? And it's usually, it can just be that, and sometimes you don't have to work so hard for things if you are in your flow, right? I'm not saying that everything you do is going to be super hard. I'm really saying that kind of go with the flow, and then, you know, and things will be easier. And if something is really good, sometimes it requires a sacrifice or hard work sometimes. Definitely it requires spiritual knowledge or wisdom. It does, right? Otherwise you might let it go. You might not do the work. You might let it pass you by, etc. And now we have traveling. And traveling is, you know, we see the knight, and he's going somewhere, and he has a baby here, kind of attached to his horse. And so this is somebody who is traveling either in their mind or traveling to you, or you are doing the traveling for a new beginning. The baby always, you know, represents a new beginning for sure. And now we have ambition. And so we have to cover this guy a little bit, but ambition is, this is what somebody really wants, right? Let's have a look at that ambition, because I feel like it has much more to say than, you know, what the word actually means. The path of the heavens reduces excesses and adds what is lacking. Yeah, the path of enlightenment or spirituality or awakening, right? It's really interesting. You could say, well, you're not going to awaken. You just awaken on your own. You don't try to awaken. But you can if you are really studying and, you know, trying to learn enlightenment or spiritual wisdom. You can in that way. It usually comes in a hard way, though, or and then you will, you know, kind of aspire to learn more later, like to be truly enlightened. It can work like that, right? All right. So the path of the heavens reduces excesses and adds what is lacking. But the path of men is not like this. They take away from those who have little to give to those who have too much. That's really true, and that's been going on since the beginning of time. Look at this. Try to see your ambition. Your efforts to become someone in the world will lead you into madness. Be nobody, and there will not be any problems. This talks about enjoying the journey. That's really what this talks about. And possibly a situation where somebody is so ambitious, they're not even enjoying their life, or they're always looking for the end results, right? And so they can't enjoy their life. And somebody could have been doing that, right? And they're thinking all about a new beginning. And this definitely could be you, Sagittarius, right? It can be about somebody who feels they are fated to be in your life, fated to be your partner, things like that. Yeah, it could definitely be. And it may be about career, since we did see the word ambition. And maybe you are, in that way, you could be thinking of a new life, right? A new career, ambition. And let's see what we have, though, here. If this is love, it's about two people for sure. And if it is career, it is simply about you, right? Yeah. So, you take it the way it fits for you. And today we're going to use these cards. This is a totally different deck. It is. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. And let's have a look at this King of Swords. Yeah, this is kind of a deck I've had forever. And yeah, I haven't used it in eons, so give me a minute here, you guys. So this is the Emperor in this deck: wisdom, experience, and authority. And I was talking all about wisdom, and somebody has learned wisdom here. Yeah, they have applied their knowledge, and we have the Five of Cups to start. We're going to call it the Five of Hearts. We just are, and because that's what they call it. The Sun is here. And the Sun is here twice. Is this the Sun twice? No, it's not. One is the star, I believe, or the moon. And we have the Jack of Cups, and this is, or this is the Queen, rather, the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, sorry, you guys. We have the King of Hearts. This is about love. There's too many hearts here. We have 4 heart cards. Even the Sun is a heart card in this deck. So this is a cool deck, though. We have the 8 of Pentacles, or diamonds. I'm going to call them what they are in this reading. 6 of diamonds. And I will explain a little bit how they are familiar, right? I definitely will, or they are based on the same. And we end up with the Queen of Wands. We also have the 4 of Cups here. So we start in this reading, what we see here is in the environment is give and take. So, when we see limitless possibility, maybe you are willing to kind of give and take. We have this ambition card, which can kind of talk about maybe somebody whose ambition was leading them in the wrong way, in the wrong direction, right? It could have been all about materialism. And we have the 8 of Pentacles here, and she is, I feel like she's sewing something, right? And so, yeah, she is. And so this is the concern. It's kind of about, it could be about mending things, but this is about kind of like progress here, or doing something that you really love. But let's start over here, Sagittarius, because this is a cool reading. It is, with all these court cards. So there are some people here, I believe. I do. But we start with the 5 of Hearts, and this is known as the 5 of Cups. Yes, it is, right? And so let's see their version of the 5 of Cups. And we have here learning from mistakes. This is, and in the regular deck, this is regret, learning from mistakes and moving forward. And that's what I said. We have teachability. It could have been a really hard lesson because it was reversed, right? So we have learning from mistakes, yeah, in order to move forward. The 5 of Spades is showing up in the challenge. We caught enough spades, the clubs. And so this is kind of like the 5 of Wands. And this is the Devil. Wow, very interesting. It's reversed, though. So this is temptation, attachment, and control. So we saw the ambition card. Somebody gives up their control here in a way. This could be like, stop trying to control the outcome all the time, right? It could be that, you've made decisions, or maybe a person, and romantically has made decisions where maybe they were trying to always have control in a situation. And right, and maybe you didn't kind of, maybe for them, Sagittarius, they saw you as very dynamic, and I'm not going to have control. That happens. People choose other people sometimes for that, right? To avoid kind of, I don't know, pain and fear possibly, or rejection maybe. This the 5 of clubs here is about control. Now, it's in the challenge, though, so it's reversed. Somebody feels, or you feel like maybe you didn't have enough control, and now you are learning. Or you didn't have, maybe, and you know, it's the devil. Remember, here are the chains, here's the fire down here. Somebody learns here and gives something up. It could just be humility in this reading, right? Which does often offer limitless possibility, because with humility, we are in this a happy and grateful, vibration, and that is when we draw more opportunities our way. Yeah, it's never with arrogance. No, that chases them away. It does. And so let's have a look here at the sun. So we have the sun here. It is the 7 of diamonds. Yes, it is. And this is not the sun. I beg your pardon. That is the star. Yeah, they all look the same here. They do. This is hope and healing, as it usually is. So we have something's healing, Sagittarius. You're healing either regarding your career, or somebody wants to heal a love situation with you, right? Which we call a relationship. We still call it that, right? Yeah, stop trying to make things confusing. Yeah, it's a relationship. And we have the eight of hearts, and this is the moon. See how interesting that is? Subtlety, mystery, and instinct. So this is in the past. So when I see the fates, right, which is this is, and they call this skywriting. This, so what this really means is going along with fate, and let me write in the sky. Let me make my mark here with my regarding my what is fated for me. Yeah, this is, and so over here we have this, this is the moon, instinct and mystery, showing up in the past. Somebody, either you feel like some type of a career was fated for you, but you found out about it possibly in a very mysterious way, right? Something could have happened and you're like, whoa, and you kind of, learned that way. And this could also be you are just simply now trusting your intuition, instinct, right? Now you are about a situation, and this can be about a soulmate, right? Which is a mystery, right? When we think about soulmates, yeah, it is. You're like, whoa, I think that person was my soulmate, or my twin, right? My twin flame. But these are like, they can be, at first, upon understanding that, it could be definitely about, it can be mysterious, right? And wow, this is part of my fate, things like that. And we have the Queen of Hearts, and here she is showing up here, and here she is. She's in the reverse here, so let's have a look. So, and this intuition here, or this mystery here, in subtlety, could have came in a hard way in the past because it's reversed. Somebody learned some type of a lesson. We have teachability, but you learn this lesson either in a hard way or a very mysterious kind of whoa way, either one. And now we have the Queen of Hearts, and she's showing up here. Fertility, responsibility to nature. So she's the Empress, right? And this is the mindset. So this is going along with the flow, responsibility to nature. This is not pushing the river anymore. And the ambition card is like somebody was kind of pushing the river, trying to control the outcome of their life, right? And maybe being too ambitious or materialistic. But with that Queen of Hearts there, we see that the mindset here, fertility, something could be going away here, though, when we see fertility in the reverse. Something could be like ending, because fertility talks about growth, and it can talk about new beginnings, right? Fertile, like when you're going to have a baby and things like that. And so over here in the near future, the King of Hearts is showing up, sensitivity, creativity channeled into professional success. So if this is about your career, Sagittarius, you are doing the right thing. You're coming into a chapter in your life. You're entering into it with wisdom. Yeah, and humility. And that is what we need. Yeah, and hold on one second, you guys, because, hold on. Okay. So let's look at the Eight of Pentacles here, and this is called the Eight of Diamonds, and that lady is sewing. Usually we have somebody who is kind of making gold pentacles. Yeah, which is bullion, right? It is. Let's look at that here, Eight of Diamonds, and we see here comfort achieved through work and persistence. So this is the insight. I mean the concern here. So this card, somebody's concerned with, like you might be concerned with, am I moving in the right direction? You could, Sagittarius, right? And somebody may be trying to like establish a union with you, and they are kind of, that's their concern. Am I moving in the right directions? But here's the other thing on that card. This could also be, yeah. And so if somebody wants to be with you here, this could be their like, this could be kind of, well, I have to work hard. This can also be where somebody's offering you something. And this can be you, like offering you like a home, or, some of their sharing their like money and their, what they have. But for you, if this is career, this is, you are concerned with, achieving, right? Achievement in order to have, a home for yourself, or just some sort of security. It doesn't always have to be a home. It could be anything. Maybe you want to travel around the world, and I don't know, you want to, you want lots of money to go travel. I mean, it could be like that too, right? Why not? We only live once, at least on this earth, right? Six of Diamonds, charity and harmony and cooperation. This is in the environment. So if this is about you, this is about your humility, right? It is definitely about that. Maybe you're, giving to somebody or a cause. But in the environment, if this is love, somebody is definitely like wants to share with you, right? This is cooperation, and they're having dinner here, and there's like these two people, three people here. You can see their hands. It's hard to see, but they're there. Charity, harmony. This is giving, and maybe you feel like giving is going to help you in your career, right? They say that when you give, if you have money, if you give, I don't mean give up your, your whole paycheck and stuff. I don't mean that kind of silliness, but if you give, that it comes back to you, right? And that is part of the law of, I can't think of it, law of gratitude. Yeah, that is part of that. Yeah. And so here we have the Four of Cups. This is considered the Four of Cups. It's the Four of Hearts. I beg your pardon. And the Four of Hearts is hesitation to try something new. This is about fear, about past mistakes. So you might have made mistakes in the past, Sagittarius, regarding your career. And somebody could have made mistakes with you, or you made mistakes with them. It looks like there was a little bit of arrogance in the past. It kind of looks like that in this reading. But sometimes we don't know if we're kind of being a little arrogant. Yeah, especially if we've, done it our whole lives. And that's not anything to criticize here. That is just sometimes us humans can kind of fall prey to that, right? So here, this is, fearing past mistakes. If this is about love, somebody might have maybe broke your heart in the past, but they have learned here. And if this is fate and destiny, it is about that. They have learned or recognize that you are fate and destiny for sure. And so now over here we have the Queen of Wands, and they're showing her as the lion, right? Is that the lion or the tiger? I think it's a tiger. I'm not really sure here, but it's either one, right? And not the cowardly one, though, in The Wizard of Oz. No, God, no. Oh, and I figured that movie out, and finally, and I was like, oh, that's what it means. And it's really a spiritual lesson, that whole movie. And, the cowardly lion, and even Dorothy, and the scarecrow, and then the Tin Man. But even Dorothy, she has her own lesson to learn, and part of it was gratitude, because she I want to move from here. I kind of want to leave, right? And then she's like, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home," right? Yeah, she's clicking her heels, her ruby red heels, right? And so let's look here at the Queen of a big message in that, right? And the Queen of Wands, and let's see what it says about her. Where is she, the Queen of Wands? Yeah, where is she showing up at? Okay, here she is, and this is confidence and strength, and this is showing up in the outcome. So in the end, Sagittarius, if this is your career, you're going to be more confident, uh, more relaxed, uh, like a little bit more humble and grateful, but you're definitely going to be in your power with that. Yeah. It's very cool in this reading, right? And if this is somebody returning, or you want to, or somebody who wants to be with you, this person has changed and grown. And we see, when we see confidence and strength in the outcome. So this is a beautiful reading. I feel like it is. Thank you so much for joining me here. Get your psychic reading. I'm a Silva grad. They're very accurate. Yeah, they are. It's fun to do those. And it is fun. It's fun to get one, right? It's an experience, and we do them over a video call, or we can do them on the phone. Either, this can be your choice, right? I can send you a link for the video call if you like, and we do a tarot spread or an I Ching spread at the end if that's what you would like. But you have those two different insights you do, and they are an experience, right? Thank you so much for joining me. You can book one below with the calendar, and thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will have my, once I have my new website, I'm getting a new website, I will have all the testimonials. I will thank, not all, but many. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And that psychic reading could be about you or anybody else in any subject, Sagittarius. I'm up for it, right? Or I'm down for it. I would say I'm up for it, right? Thank you so much.